This is the African News Update on top accolade news. The headlines: 11 dead as Saba Saba protests turn deadly across Kenya. South Sudan's anti-gang crackdown spirals. Niger court denies appeal of detained activists. Egyptian exchange halts trading. We'll start with the focus in politics. 11 dead as Saba Saba protests turn deadly across Kenya. The National Police Service has confirmed that 567 individuals were arrested during the Saba Saba protests held nationwide on July 7th, which tragically left 11 people dead and injured 52 police officers. In a statement, NPS reported widespread property damage, including 19 vehicles, 12 of them police, being vandalized. Among those arrested is Manyata MP Kitongo Mokunji, who was detained in connection with the unrest. Authorities praised officers for exercising restraint amid violent provocation and urged the public to report anyone involved in criminal acts during the protests. Still in politics, South Sudan's anti-gang crackdown spirals. In South Sudan, a brutal government crackdown on gangs in Juba has led to the arrest of over 800 suspects, many of them youth with no proven gang ties, sparking allegation of forced military conscription. The operation followed public outrage over a gang rape incident in Shekat, but right groups said it has devolved into indiscriminate detention, including that of rapper and radio host Lord G. Dozens have reportedly been sent to conflict zones like Nasser without trial, while families claim some detainees died in custody. The government remained silent amid growing outcry over human rights violation and constitutional breaches. Moving on in politics, Niger court denies appeal of detained activists. A court in Niamey has rejected a third appeal by prominent human rights defender Moussa Tiangari, who remains in detention on charges of conspiracy and plotting against the state, offenses that could carry the death penalty. Tiangari, the Secretary General of Citizens Alternative Spaces, has been held since December 2024 without trial. The ruling follows a broader crackdown by Niger's military junta, which seized power in July 2023, targeting activists, media, and humanitarian groups. Authorities recently banned AEC-led seminars on food rights, even as over 2.2 million Nigerians face rising food insecurity, and expelled the international community of the Red Cross, citing alleged collusion with armed groups. Shifting focus to economy, Egyptian exchange halts trading. The Egyptian exchange suspended trading on Tuesday, July 8, 2025, due to widespread communication disruption that impacted market operation. In an official statement, EGX said the move was necessary to protect market integrity and ensure fair access for all participants. Despite ongoing efforts to maintain a stable trading environment and support brokerage communication, the exchange deemed a temporary halt the best course to uphold transparency and investor confidence. You're watching the African News Update on Top Accolade News. Do stay with us. Still to come. Thanks for staying with us. Still in economy, IMF disburses $367 million to Ghana. Ghana is set to receive a fresh $367 million disbursement from the International Monetary Fund after the IMF Executive Board completed the fourth review of the country's $3 billion extended credit facility. Ghana's Finance Ministry confirmed the payout, which brings total funds received under the arrangement to approximately $2.3 billion. Approved in May 2023, the three-year bailout has played a key role in stabilizing Ghana's economy and contributed to favorable credit rating revision by Fitch. The IMF says the latest funding aims to support ongoing reforms and economic recovery. Moving to disaster. Massive fire hits Egypt's main telecom center. A massive fire broke on Monday evening at Ramses Center, Cairo's main telecommunications center, disrupted internet, mobile, and land services across the city and parts of Giza. The blaze restarted on the 7th floor and burned for nearly 6 hours, left 39 people injured, including 10 firefighters, and forced officials to cut power to the building. Though all employees were safely rescued and no fatalities reported, connectivity remains unstable with ATM services and train ticketing systems affected. Authorities says repair efforts are underway and compensation will be offered to affected users as investigations continue into the fire's cause. Turning to entertainment. Ugandan star Baby Cool kicks off Tanzania media tour in Dar es Salaam. Ugandan music legend Baby Cool touched down in Dar es Salaam on Sunday night to launch the Tanzanian leg of his Break the Chains album media tour, following a successful run in Nairobi. At a press conference, Baby Cool called on East Africa to push more artists onto the global stage and described his 16-track album as a celebration of freedom and artistic reinvention. Blending Afrobeats, Afro House, and Afropop, the project features major collaboration with Yemi Alade, DJ Edo, and Joshua Baraka. The tour, which runs through July 12, continues its mission to spotlight East Africa talent on the global music scene. Now in sports. Football returns to Sudan after 2 years hiatus. League football has returned to war-torn Sudan for the first time in over 2 years, offering a glimmer of hope amid the country's ongoing civil conflict. A special one-month Sudanese Elite Championship featuring 8 clubs is being played in Adama and Atbara, far from the heavily damaged capital, Khartoum. The tournament will determine which team qualify for next season's continental competition. This marks a symbolic return for Sudanese football, which had been suspended due to conflict that has displaced over 12 million people and claimed more than 150,000 lives. That concludes our African news updates for today. Stay tuned for more African news and developments. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ojorumi Okocha. Connect and engage with us on all our social media handles. Do have a wonderful day.